Well, hello, everyone. I am Dwayne Smith, Senior Vice Provost and Dean of the Office of Graduate Studies. And on behalf of the staff of the Office of Graduate Studies, let me welcome you with a hearty welcome to the 2021 Chih Foundation Research and Publications Award and Scholars of Excellence virtual ceremony. Now, we are virtual again this year. We thought very seriously about having a live event, which we usually do in the past, and it's usually accompanied by a luncheon. But we decided that sometimes discretion is well advised, and in this case, we decided to give deference to what we hope is the fading days of the pandemic. And so we decided that we'll go ahead and do a virtual ceremony this year with real thoughts of having a live event again next year. Now, let me say that in the Office of Graduate Studies, we really take a lot of pleasure and pride in all of our graduate students. But there are some whose accomplishments are very notable. So we use the occasion today to take note of those and to express our appreciation for the many accomplishments that they have engaged in over the years. So even though we couldn't be together today in a luncheon, let me suggest that everyone just sort of relax and sit back and look at your screens and enjoy the people as we discuss them today and their, again, so notable accomplishments that we are so proud of as a university and especially as an Office of Graduate Studies. So welcome, we're so pleased to have you, and let me give you my personal congratulations to all of today's awards winners that will be mentioned. I look forward to seeing you.
Well, good afternoon. It's my pleasure to be able to MC the event today, and we start off with the Chih Foundation Research and Scholarship Award. And this is a very special award, and we're just so grateful to have our donors here, Dr. Samuel Chih, Dr. Amy Chih, and they'll get to share a little bit at the end of this presentation. But this award really highlights USF and where we're going. It gives us an opportunity to focus in on the fabulous research that's going on here and showing it to the world and getting our research out there. The students each receive a $2,500 gift for their service, and it's just a wonderful way for us to congratulate them and to incentivize them to continue the good work and to get their research out there. This award is for really a line of research. It's the body of their presentations, not just a particular article. So these are truly exceptional students that we're going to be demonstrating to you today. Through the generosity of the Chihs, we're able to offer 3 awards, which you just saw. One for engineering research, one for research in medical sciences, and one for research in the STEM areas. And this year I was just incredibly impressed, as I always am, but just the breadth of the projects that have come in and the opportunity to offer more awards just shows you all of the great things that are going on at USF. So I want to turn it over now to our first presenter. So our first presenter is Melissa Bickowitz, who is from molecular medicine, and we're going to let her tell us a little bit about her project.
Hi, thank you. Yeah, I would like to start by thanking Dr. Chih and the foundation for selecting me for this award first. I also want to thank my mentor, Dr. Shambran. With his support and direction, I found a true passion for studying proteins involved in cancer, how to inhibit their activity, and learn the reins of how to drive innovative research. In addition, my co-PI, Dr. Chen, has been a valuable mentor and assisted in accomplishing my research. Thank you, Drs. Chih, Shambran, and Chen. I would not be here without you. Now, a little bit about my research. Broadly speaking, my research is developing inhibitors that target proteins involved in cancer. By studying the detailed interactions of how inhibitors bind to proteins, we can optimize the inhibitors to be used as potential cancer therapeutics. Specifically, I studied two classes of proteins involved in cancer for drug development: epigenetic proteins involved in gene expression and protein kinases involved in signal transduction. Our goal is to inhibit their activity, which ultimately retards cancer. The utility of inhibiting epigenetic proteins is primarily focused on combating certain blood cancers and pediatric brain cancers. So what I do is discovery of new inhibitors, illuminating the detailed interactions of inhibitors with the target protein by 3D structure determination, and guiding the development of inhibitors using structure-based design. The goal is to modify and improve potency and/or selectivity of the inhibitor. The second focus of my work are fusion tyrosine kinases. In certain cancers, including lung cancer, the DNA can rearrange itself. This results in combining or fusion of different proteins together. Conceptually, you can visualize these proteins as Frankenstein proteins, whereby one portion or head of one protein is on the body of another protein. This causes cells to function improperly. Scientists have yet to determine a structure for any FTK, which is the first step in understanding how these FTKs work. The research I do consists of producing highly pure and functional FTKs and using different types of structure determination methods, i.e. X-ray crystallography and electron microscopy. Elucidation of the 3D structure of FTKs will allow a structure-based drug design approach towards novel therapeutics combating FTK-driven aggressive cancers. In aggregate, I'm very passionate about the research I do. I enjoy the intellectual stimulation, demanding environment, and humanitarian reward of advancing the treatment of cancers. Receiving this award provides the encouragement to continue the work that I enjoy, and I appreciate the recognition. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Melissa, very much. Our next recipient is Osmita Sarker. She's from the College of Engineering and Computer Science and Engineering. I'll turn it over to her.
Hi. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I hope we're all doing well on such a fine day. I'm honored and delighted to receive the Chih Foundation Research and Publication Award. Thank you to Dr. Chih for your generosity. I want to thank my mentor, Dr. Karmani, for his relentless support and guidance in my journey. My research area is cryptography and hardware security of the Internet of Things, which are the prerequisite for privacy preservation of patient data, as well as medical equipment, such as wearable medical devices. Data protection in healthcare is a remarkable challenge now more than ever. Attacks on patient and hospital data, as well as plan and insurance manager information, can result in identity theft, health insurance fraud, even ransomware. Attackers can succeed in making patient data inaccessible, whose consequences can be severe, even death. Although data encryption can stop unauthorized access, it cannot stop implementation attacks, which are exploited by the inadvertent emission of the physical system itself, such as power emission, voltage spikes, light emission, etc. My research focus is inventing countermeasures against exploitation of such information leakage, namely side channel attacks. With the advent of quantum computers, computationally infeasible mathematical problems can be solved efficiently through their usage of physical properties of matter and energy. While this is a great news for high performance computing, computational infeasibility, which is mathematical problems that will take more than a human lifetime to solve, is the basis of classical crypto systems. Such exponential speed up of quantum computation will render classical crypto systems useless, as the encryption will be solved in mere minutes, resulting in a drastic failure of privacy preservation and data security. Thus, encryption schemes need to be developed to protect us against quantum attacks, because many experts predict that within 20 years, quantum computers can break into the current encryption infrastructures. My research is to develop crypto systems that countermeasure against side channel attacks on these architectures. In addition, our architectures can also detect natural faults caused by device malfunctions, crucial to proper functionalities of sensitive medical applications such as pacemakers, ring heart rate monitors, and Bluetooth-based ECG monitors. We have published 5 peer-reviewed journals focusing on attack detection of post-quantum and lightweight crypto systems, both being implemented in wearable devices. My ongoing research is to secure lattice-based crypto systems, one of the most promising post-quantum crypto systems to be implemented for quantum security. We plan to implement our designed schemes on real-time medical equipments and test their defense against hardware attacks and malfunctions. I envision that such developments will enable defense against implementation attacks, eventually considering all medical devices secure against side channel attacks. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Very interesting and so important for us, for our future. Thank you, Osmita.
Thank you so much, Dr. Barr.
Our third winner is Vena Subramaniam from Cell Biology, Microbiology, and Molecular Biology. And I'm going to turn it over to Vena.
Thank you, Dr. Barr. I'm so honored to be here, and I feel very privileged to be the recipient of this award. So I work on a genetic disorder known as Bloom syndrome. Bloom syndrome, it's a rare disease that is associated with extreme cancer predisposition. So approximately 300-fold above the general population. Affected individuals, they actually show a variety of aging-like phenotypes, and they have a short lifespan of 27 years of age, with the most common cause of death being multiple primary cancers. So there are only fewer than 300 documented cases of Bloom syndrome worldwide, so his rarity has posed a challenge for both advancing care and cure for the patient. So Bloom syndrome is caused when a gene called Bloom is defective. So the Bloom gene encodes for a protein called Bloom helicase, and that protein is important for the process of DNA repair. So this is the only well-characterized function of this protein, and most of the studies conducted so far has only been focused on understanding this role better. So my studies in Dr. Christina Schmidt's lab has focused on understanding novel cellular functions of Bloom. Through our research, we found that Bloom protein is important for regulating mitochondrial network in a cell, and it's also important for regulating the process of DNA replication. So a better understanding of Bloom function will provide ways for developing, new drug targets, and it also will provide a better understanding of the disease in general. So I'd like to take this opportunity to thank Dr. Chih and his foundation for their generosity. I'd also like to thank my mentor, Dr. Christina Schmidt, for her constant support and encouragement, and also my lab mates, especially Dr. Vivek Shastri and Brian Rodmeyer, for their support in my research. Thank you.
Thank you, Vena. Very nice job. At this time, I'd like to have the Chis come forward and share any thoughts that they might have.
Thank you, Dr. Barr. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank Dr. Smith and Mr. Farmer for inviting us to this meaningful, great event of the Scholars of Excellence Award. It is really a privilege to meet all of you and to see all of you to be so bright, so talented, and so energetic to advance the research. I also want to thank Dr. Barr for managing this award recognition process for the Chih Foundation Research and Publication Award at USF. The Chih Foundation has been promoting research and publications in major research universities in the US since 2006. In 2016, we presented the first 2 awards at the University of South Florida. That was about 5 years ago. Fast forward, we are now presenting 3 awards across your campuses this year. I want to congratulate once again for these 3 outstanding researchers at USF. They are Melissa, Vena, and Osmita. Thanks for doing a great job. I look forward to hearing more research from you and be successful in the future. I want to thank their mentors and the advisors for their work and the faculty supporting them. This is not just a one-man project, right? This is require the whole village to support their research and their publications. The awards are intended to recognize the excellent research and publication works by the advanced students in engineering, in science, and health sciences. At the foundation, we believe one thing. We believe the research will deepen our understanding of the world, and through publications, we can all share the newfound knowledge. As a result, our life can be enriched and the world will become better. That's our goal. As we get to know USF better over the past 5 years, I'm truly impressed by the progress and the advancement of the university. It's a great school. Your research has been impressive, and your ranking has been increasing as well. Congratulations. I expect this trend will continue because of your hard work and dedication. I look forward to returning to the campus next year to celebrate with you. In the meantime, please take the vaccine, wear your mask, and protect yourself and the others around you. Please be safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Amy, did you want to say anything?
I just wanted to thank you, Dr. Barr, Dr. Smith, and Andrew, and all the wonderful students, recipients, mentors. None of these can be possible without your dedicated hard work, and we truly appreciate every one of you for your dedication, for the love of your work, true passionate about your work, and we just truly appreciate. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Again, we couldn't do this without you. This infusion of the award to the University of South Florida has really stimulated research. Little competition is always good to get students to move forward. And again, thank you to the mentors that support that. And I think one of the things that is so evident in the award is that many of the winners of this award have also shown up, have their mentors as our outstanding mentors, and you will see that. And so that's what's really making USF as great as it really is. And so again, thank you so much for your generosity. It is greatly appreciated. All right, we're going to switch gears a little bit. We just finished looking at students that are currently enrolled here and doing amazing things. Now we're going to look at some of our recent graduates and hear about their outstanding dissertations and theses. We do this every year, and you're going to hear from them in some videos that are attached where they'll tell you a little bit about their research and what they're doing now.
Hello, my name is Michelle Guittard, and I recently graduated from USS College of Marine Science. I am a paleoceanographer, and I use sediment cores to reconstruct past ice-ocean interactions in the waters around Antarctica. Now I am a postdoctoral research scientist at Lamont Doherty Earth Observatory at Columbia University. My research here focuses on reconstructing sea surface temperatures in the Southern Ocean using biomarkers, as well as developing the analytical laboratory methods to do so. I want to thank the committee for selecting me for this award, as well as to my advisor, Dr. Amelia Chevenel, for nominating me, and my collaborator, Dr. Amy Leventer, for writing me a letter of support. Thank you as well to all the members of my dissertation committee for their support and guidance as I work to get this PhD done. A very special thank you to my family, especially my husband, Andy, for your love and support here at grad school. Thank you.
Hi everyone, welcome. I am Sheikh Alhul. I have been nominated for Outstanding Dissertation Award this year at the University of South Florida. First of all, I would like to thank the evaluation committee. My heartiest thanks goes to my doctoral supervisor, Dr. Srinivas Katkuri, and the member of my PhD committee. I dedicate this award to my family and the friends for their constant support during my PhD. I received my PhD in computer science and engineering in summer of 2020. During my PhD, I have worked on how to assure the microelectronic supply chain to protect the user information. From fall 2020, I have been working as an assistant professor in the Department of Computer Science at the University of Texas, Rio Grande Valley. Thanks again, go Bulls.
Hey, my name is Stephanie Phillips. I am one of the recipients of the 2021 Outstanding Dissertation Award. I cannot thank my amazing dissertation committee enough for helping me through this process. Dr. Meredith Johnson, my major professor, has been absolutely amazing, and working with her on this project and learning from her has been a really incredible part of my academic journey and what I do for my career. The rest of my committee, Dr. Nathan Johnson, Dr. Jared Rosello, and Dr. Stephen Jones. It's been such an honor to work with these incredible scholars and get to learn from them while working on this dissertation. My dissertation was called The Power of Noncompliant Logos, a New Materialist Approach to Comic Studies. So as the title implies, I work with visual rhetoric and comic books, and in my career after graduating, I get to write comic books for a living, which is incredibly cool. I work for DC Comics. I write Wonder Woman and Harley Quinn currently. I've also written Superman and Batman and all of these characters that I grew up with, and now it is my job to bring them to life and share those stories with thousands of people around the world. I get to travel and meet people and talk about stories and create new characters while writing characters like Batman that I grew up loving. So thanks for the work that I did on this dissertation, and thanks to my committee, I now have really my dream job, and it's an incredible honor to win this award. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Sarah Schmid. I graduated in the spring of 2021. I was in the Department of Integrated Biology, the research focus area on microbial physiology. My thesis project focused on an inorganic carbon transporter originally discovered from hydrothermal vent bacterium. Since then, it has been found in a diversity of bacteria from many different environments. For our experiment, we focused on transporting to unique environments such as hydrothermal vents, hot springs, or acid mine drainage. This research provided a biochemical characterization of this transporter to confirm its function and the mechanisms of transport. These results support GIC accumulating complexes as novel GIC transporters that are unique in that they use CO2 as a substrate. Because of the success of expression of these transporters and the temperature and pH ranges that these organisms are found in, we hope that one day that these transporters might be used in bioengineering organisms for carbon neutral industrial processes. I want to thank my wonderful advisor, Katie Scott, my committee with Jody Harwood, and Maya Breitbart for their incredible support without whom this would not be possible. I am now working at the Biomedical Research Institute in the Schistosomiasis Research Center. We maintain the schistosoma parasite life cycle and ship reagents out to different research labs working to combat this neglected tropical disease. I'm also working in collaboration with researchers around the globe to perform experiments in health as well.
Thank you very much. I would like to have all of the students to come on and just wave. You are in the audience, and so let us see your faces. We can clap again. Thank you for your amazing accomplishments. Great job. All right, now we're going to go on and talk about some of the people that make all of this happen, that are here on a day-to-day basis and really help USF push the research enterprise forward. So we're going to recognize our 2021 Outstanding Graduate Faculty Member. And so this is the Supreme Award for faculty on campus, and it's a very tough competition. We have a lot of people that come in and compete for this award, and every year I'm just amazed at what people are doing and the efforts that they're putting in to make our students really successful in today's world and making the impact on those around us. So we're going to go ahead into a video. Our winner this year is Dr. Yu Chen, and he's going to share his mentoring philosophy with us.
Hi, my name is Yu Chen. I'm a faculty member in the Department of Medical Medicine, Masonic College of Medicine. I have been at USF for 12 years. Here, I've met some of the best students I have ever encountered in my entire academic career. I have been lucky to get to know and mentor a very diverse group of talented graduate students. To me, they are truly my collaborators in this scientific journey of discovery. All knows that doing research can have many challenges, particularly for students who are still learning and growing. As a mentor, I try to make myself available and to be there whenever they need help. As the past year and a half has taught us, sometimes this need may go beyond solving an experimental problem. All we can do best is to listen, to be understanding, and to guide them to the resources that might help them. At the same time, I realize my primary responsibility is to nurture their intellectual growth, and above all, to ignite and sustain the fire of scientific curiosity. I try to help my students visualize what success can be and to provide them with opportunities, not just to get trained, but also to get inspired. I tell all my students, every one of you will get a degree at the end of graduate school, but that PhD will mean different things for different people. Ultimately, it depends on what you put into this 5 or 6 years. I also tell them that when you work hard, don't forget to enjoy life, because that's important too. Lastly, I want to say I have learned a great deal from my students as well. They help me grow too, not only as an individual, but also as a scientist. I have been also lucky to have many remarkable colleagues, both faculty and staff members, who truly care about our students. They help me mentor my students and also inspire me to do better. For this, I thank my students, my colleagues, and USF for this wonderful environment. Thank you.
We have 2 honorable mentions that you can see on our screen. First one's Aisha Durham from Communication. And the second one is Dr. Jerome Breslin from Molecular Pharmacology and Physiology. And I'd like to have all of the mentors turn on their cameras, come on the screen and let us see you. Thank you for your amazing support of our students. And as I said, if you were here early, many of these, I know Dr. Breslin's had a couple winners over the year, and Dr. Chin has a winner today. So just seeing their amazing work with our students, and just to read the applications and to know that we have such dedicated researchers on campus that don't not only advance their own research agenda, but are willing to work with students so that they can have even a greater impact by turning out people that can also have a significant impact on our research fields. So thank you so much. So we're at the end. What I'd like to have you do is everybody who is a winner today, just come back on screen and let us give you one last round of applause. Just turn on your cameras. We got plenty of room. And congratulations to the Chih Foundation and Research Award winners, to our outstanding thesis winner, our outstanding dissertation winners, and our outstanding mentors and runners-up. Thank you so much for making a difference in the world and here at USF. And that's the end. Thank you so much.